Hey guys, I'm going to be talking about parabens today. I just want to kind of get into what they are they bad, what do we know about them, and then you can decide for yourself whether or not you want to use products that have them or avoid them. So now let's kick this video off with a nice little introduction on what parabens are. So parabens were kind of introduced to the American public widely in the 1950s. They were added to and are added to cosmetic products and lots of other things to prolong the shelf life. And they do this by preventing mold and bacterial growth, which is obviously what makes products go bad. About 85% of cosmetics contain parabens. So some other names that you can look for if you are kind of keeping an eye out for parabens typically do have the word paraben in them. Things like butylparaben, methylparaben, propylparaben. It seems to be, from what I am reading, that one of the biggest concerns with parabens and their effect on us and why they're bad, other than, well, I guess it is also why it's just all a circle. Basically, the concern is that parabens affect our endocrine system, which affects hormones, gender, body function, lots of important things. And there's also some debate on whether or not they are linked to breast cancer. In 2004, a British doctor found parabens in malignant breast tumors. We don't know how long they stay in our body. So yeah. Xenoestrogens mimic estrogen in the body, so that can lead to estrogen disruption, which has been linked to breast cancer and reproductive issues and lots of other things. As of right now, according to the FDA and who else did I look up? Oh, it was the CDC. So according to all of these government agencies, parabens are in products in amounts and concentration levels that are perfectly safe for human exposure. But problem is, there's a couple problems with that. Number one problem with that is you're not just using one product, more than likely. You are applying a face full of makeup after washing your face, using a toner, using a moisturizer, taking a shower, shampooing your hair, putting hair product in. All of those things could have parabens in them at safe levels, but when you add all of those together, what level are you at that point? We can't really control the amount that we are actually exposed to. Another reason for that is that all of these products with parabens are eventually probably going to end up down the drain. There's traces of parabens found to be building up in water, and not only does this kind of affect human beings, obviously, it doesn't just affect us because it doesn't just go into our water. It goes back to the lands, going back into the food that we're eating. That ends up in other water supplies where it contaminates wildlife. Things like this are polluting rivers, they're polluting lakes, they are polluting the ocean. So when parabens go down the drain and mix with water, they have the potential to undergo a chlorination reaction, and we end up with chlorinated parabens. Let's read about those really quick. Multiple studies have linked chlorinated parabens to endocrine disrupting functions, and chlorinated parabens are believed to be 3 to 4 times more toxic than regular parabens. That's not good. So, circle of life, it kind of is not just about life and death. It's lots of other things too. It doesn't just affect us, and it doesn't just affect us right now. They have this estrogen effect, so, circle. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I'll just leave you guys with that. Do what you wish with this information. I know a lot of the information out there on parabens is a little vague, and a lot of it is just like, oh, they're safe, they're fine. It prevents bacteria, which is so much worse for you. I actually would rather have an infection than breast cancer, I think. So yeah, there we go. Content dump. Is that what I should call this? I don't really know what to call this. That is it. Remember to like this video if you liked it. Please leave me a comment. Let me know if there's something else that you want me to talk about next. I already have a couple topics coming up that I you know, kind of want to get into. If you have another idea, feel free to let me know, and if I don't get into it soon, then I will get into it later. Remember to subscribe for updates. It's not just for updates. Subscribe. You can find me on Instagram at SimpleCareSteph, and yeah, I will see you guys next time.